First runs.
All the time against the left-hander. Pulling it fuller and straighter. Couple of changes each.
Oh, gets through. Chamira tried. The fielding was of a different level.
Tag team effort from square leg. Slightly shorter when it comes to trying a Yorker. Young Webb.
And it makes it easier. Down the leg side again.
Not committing their front foot to go across to the offside by playing it late.
We have... Oh, no, you're not getting that. Pitched outside leg and also bouncing the last cricketer. ICC lead panel umpire. The pace off. Again taking the pace off. They'll be
changing things up. Back-to-back slower deliveries. This occasion picked up the length. That's something that Asita Fernando has developed over the years. Knuckle ball, slower delivery. Not so.
Play their shots. Oh, good end, good end. 6. Deekshana. Didn't get much of the...
Especially his control of bowling wicket to wicket. I think in this pitch. Yeah. Confirmation. Some swing.
Back of a length doesn't...
It would be to come around the wicket and bowl off cutters. That probably he's...
pitching outside leg stump. Well, we mentioned... Yep, from Pakistan. Africa. Ravindra Vimalasiri is the 4th umpire and of course our metric.
And that the batsman is looking for. It's quite 4. 2 is a call. I think it's pretty easy. And this occasion is Pathum Nissanka saves 1 run for Sri Lanka. 10 for no loss.
Takes the pace off once again, Asita Fernando.
Cricket in the domestic setup for nondescripts. But this is a big opportunity. Tactical, very good slow ball.
Palya Guruge. He looks at Mendes behind the stumps. He's look.
Yeah, clearly missing leg stump. Good decision by the milestone man, Ruchira Palya Guruge.
Nick. Yes, taken. No doubt about it.
The difference with this slow ball was it was swinging away, just like Mahesh takes the job. Nice seam position, going away from the batter. Was trying to... Big wicket for Sri Lanka. Thuns it. Gone for 7. Bangladesh 10 for 1.
He can bat. Really can. Bangladesh will look to him to resurrect. Will probably be close to a full house come the evening session end. Oh, good quick one, but it'll be a wide. No. No signal from Palya.
And he's, I'm sure... Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done, but let me tell you, that was...
Good shot. Very good shot. It flew. Worked for him this time. I like the thought process from Asita Fernando. 14 for 1. Early wickets for Sri Lanka. Now Deekshana searching. Over. When Shanto ran himself, he was trying to be positive and show intent between the wickets. There was an instance where he played it to the leg side. They asked, nothing from the umpire. He went across the stand. Let's ask for this. Let's review this, and they have.
Okay, the ball is close to the bat. Can we just confirm that? Stand by for ball tracking. Pitching in line. Umpire's call and wickets missing. As if you can stay.
What a brilliant decision. Sri Lanka have lost the review. They still can't. Comes in attempting to play that sweep shot. Missing off.
Straight this time. Should be a couple of runs here. With Tatum Nissanka giving the chase.
Well, he'll be very wary of his calls.
Misfield pass to Fernandez. Remembering that the middle order and the top order curl.
Well, hopefully he recovers fast because he's got a ball now. Again, a slower ball. Delayed call from upstairs. It's a no ball, a free hit. Could this be what Bangladesh need? So is this where he breaks free, Imon? He likes going up. Wind up. He tries. He gets an edge. It's 4. He was swinging.
Digging it short. And the bottom of the bat. Under edge by Imon. He was...
Some runs. But not quite finding the middle. It's finding the middle of the bat that impresses me. Maybe a year ago, he was just used for red ball cricket. And the way... Again, giving him no pace at all. Either the pace.
Last time none of those players played was in 2005. September the 4th at the... The 4 of the greats of the Bangladesh side have played. That my stakes in the last game, he misses out.
He gets it fine.
He played the game for Bangladesh. He's not playing, and the likes of Shanto, Mendias and Miraj, Litton Das, who's
5 ball, 27 for 1. Playing conditions. We've had a few changes. At the 34th over, can select. That can add a certain difference to how the death overs or the 8 come penalized. Nice shot. Can't get it through.
my stakes, and probably as the Fernando bowl one more over, get Dushman the Chamira. They could add much more pressure. The middle order who's been struggling. It went through.
With the new ball, it's more about the slider. A float. Ramping him up once again.
The dot deliveries. Ball in the power play, and he certainly does. Just 3 singles from...
In this format. Can get it through. Good slower ball and got a good head on the back games and was incredible.
But the management wanted to keep Dushman the Chamira as well in the squad with his experience.
Action.
And certainly worked.
What an asset he will be if you can have him on the park continuously. Because even
with this include for the 2027 World Cup. So the next 2 years, if Dushman the Chamira keep your World Cup, a lot of injuries, but still fighting through.
was never really a fan. Yep, not getting it through. Come back to haunt him, but I like this idea from Sri Lanka cricket, making use of what? Upish, well timed, but once again.
137.3, the delivery played on the up with Janit Trinage. Cannot keep him out of the game, who took a fantastic catch.
It's the ball. Oh dear, that's taken off. It tests
Quick. Zip through. The wicket keeper absolutely had... The challenge is good, but I just thought a little too short for my liking. The stance, but certainly encouraging stuff by Dushman the Chamira in his comeback game.
down the ground. Got to go over the pad. His ham
themselves got to try and get back into the series, even it out for the 10 runs. It's made the batters think. It's all those down the leg side is not going to be good enough.
Settling in quite nicely. Scoring at a good rate. A good partnership forged here between these two.
Pair has been disappointing again. That has been something that's a malaise to go on. One or the other seems to be going.
Well, one thing the openers have to realize, at times, maybe the management have from the word go.
Shanto is content to just play in the manner of this. There will be an awkward bounce.
Will be sorted. The opening pair. That's in the air. Over. It's 44 for 1.
He went full hog. But the results. Just, well, the fielder there.
Well, really impressive in the field. Sri Lankans was ready for it. Imon never held back.
Oh, beauty. Jaffa squared him up completely.
Enough.
Not quite sure of the length of that ball, telling his partner. Once again, another good delivery. Similar
To hit the ball very hard without gauging.
yeah, that over boundary may have given him. There he goes again. I just had a feeling that he was going to go that swivel round up to 51, and he gets a maximum. Brilliant stuff.
It's bound to offer you a boundary ball. Here was a long hop, and that.
Well, if you doesn't want to get carried away, and basically the last one really scored a 142.4.
It's the ball in the right areas.
Again, deviating down the leg side, paying the price. Charita Salanka, the right arm off break from the Kettarama end. 16 wicket.
Yeah, Charlie plays, and that's what happened in the previous over. He's been stubborn with ball away from the batter. He will.
Oh, now is shuffling across, reaching that, and is in position very, very quickly. The 50 partnership comes up with that shot.
And he's very decisive.
Now the shortness allowed this time, but he belongs, and he goes for that. It's through for another the bowler.
Yeah, with this kind of a field placing as a bowler, you prefers the off stump to be able to execute that stroke. This is good batting.
Inside part of the bat, trickles through. Trying to hit it too hard. 30-yard circle.
This is good captaincy from Charitas. This move has a potential. On the money.
Bringing it back in, it's a little straighter. The idea is absolutely right. I think that's the line that will make the bat.
More in control bowling from this angle. Chamira on his.
Keep on hoping that the batter will get an edge.
The second time in this game. The bounce got Visal Mendes one. Unable to get the gloves on the ball. Cliched thing that the bowlers are reliant on batsman's mistake. And if a bowler keeps on reminding, not many times as a bowler you think.
The squad captaincy of ODI. And here's nicely done into the deep forest.
Yeah, losing early wicket turned out to be a temporary inconvenience for the Bangladeshis.
And that's what he's trying to do. You can see that for that sweep. That length is not going to really encourage him. His innings is. Now he's just and he's caught in the deep.
What an starting the ball with his first over, and in this over, it's Shanto who is walking back. His contribution 14.
Up, whatever, it does not matter. Rohit Hridoy comes in, 985 active.
The amount of talent and ability he possesses.
Enticing the batters. On that occasion, that shortness of the length. Punit Villella ke slow left armer from the Maligatwai end.
By the success of is dealing with a left arm spinner, so the management thought it's time for Villa.
There's going to be a period of play when they'll have to
Three deliveries. Yes,
must say, we look at Shanto. Rohit Hridoy scored a century against innings after that. Hasn't been consistent. The problem. That's the question of shot selection at times. The captain once again tempts the batter and wait for a maximum.
that's the area he favors when he's flat bat set between mid-wicket.
Now the sweep once again. Maiden half century is won in international cricket.
Strange field placing, his winner. If he fetches the ball from outside the off stump, the ball is got.
At the same time, I just hope that he thinks that it's been all over, hasn't it? It's a spectacle.
Lal again the side replacing Landa. Good base here to try and build on. Good afternoon, Maha.
And so far bowled well. That was a thick outside edge. Don't think
But still gets a boundary on 57, and he's looking solid, I must say. Well bowled, bowl slower. That time.
instincts is to bowl quicker, but somehow he has to have this, and the officials will have a much needed water break.
19 of girls and boys by selecting the best. Straight away a full toss. Swept behind.
Ranga, he's an attacking bowler with 4 wickets behind his name from the last game. Great battles, and I'm pretty sure Rohit Hridoy will be even with Vanidhu Hasaranga bowling from one leg with cramps.
Hasaranga so far has looked to bowl at that pace, bowl slow. As you said, he's very good with the wrong, and he tends to bowl that.
It's testing conditions out there. Should be a couple of runs passing the where Tanveer Islam in the last game did manage to turn few deliveries.
Again, he's just a back of a length and pushing it through.
Wickets in the last game gives so much confidence, and this occasion it's a googly. Pick the googly and castles him with off stump knockback.
And hitting the off stump. Look at his feet. Big wicket, in fact, out for 67. Bangladesh 110 for 3. Average just under 25. Again, 2 new batters. That's what Sri Lanka. That's the way. That's more like it. In 7 overs.
They're not quite getting used to it. And Mehdi Hassan Miraz got rewarded for it.
The last 10 overs. That's Apish. That's Apish. He's thrown it away. Sit comfortably in the deep.
He tried a few bounces, but this time around, to find that thick outside edge into the attack. Captain departs for 9 runs. It's 126.
5th innings for him. Well, still to make a.
Hasaranga started to bowl quicker, and that is helping the cause of the batter.
Still waiting to see the best of Hridoy. So much. Oh, it's taken him on. That's a brilliant hit. That is him on straight away.
Challenge the ego of the batsman. Are you kidding me? Placing a mid-on.
Tanveer Islam. Oh, brilliant shot.
And then waited on that delivery, which was
Ready, the center of excellence. Well, when you hit one, you want to hit 158 for 4.
In the air, fine leg in place and takes it. That's a mirage of Dushman the Chamira. This occasion is Shamim Hussain of
Janet Lianage there at deep fine was not going to miss out on. Asita was looking at, and Bangladesh lose another. It's gone for 22, 159 for 5.
safe shot. It was pitching outside the line. And the square leg fielder was Jakar Ali, continues good form, who scored a maiden half century from the last game.
Outside off, even though it could have turned either way, is on top of that.
That was the visual confirmation we picked up from the combox.
Well, there's that shuffle. Makes room, goes to the offside. This might have got 4 runs, but not quite where he wanted. A bit
Stroke by Jakar Ali, loves to shuffle outside the yaw stump, go cover corner towards mid.
but as you said, the deep backward square leg fielder is now within the final leg left.
Oh, that ball, that's very well bowled.
Bowl initially. He struggled to bowl at right lines and lengths against the left, pardon, 1 wicket. Oh, asking. Oh. The heart must be...
Okay, you can just freeze it there.
Could have been a big moment in the game, but Tawhid Ridwan. And also when you... Now that's nicely done. That is very nicely done. He did well, he covered well, but just couldn't rein it in. 4 runs. Patum.
The fielding standard has been lifted. Looks like...
Oh, that time. Given. Yes, it looked. And he's referred.
Out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on, please? Okay, just go back 1 frame. Doesn't appear to be any bad. Ball tracking when ready.
A bit of resistance from Jacques.
And these are his numbers. His average is good. Just... Well, Asita Fernando's skill has... That is terrible. That is absolute mad.
That is lack of... Was playing so well. If he made a mistake, his senior partner, he should have sacrificed his wicket. Perishes. Good effort from him. 51.
Doesn't really show too much in terms of credentials as a batter, Hassan Man. This should be taken quickly. And Mahmood.
And 2 well. Short pitch deliveries. As a bowler, Asita Fernando. No contribution.